Hello everyone and welcome to this video, another Python video. So in this video we're gonna create a script that download all images in the page that we give it as an input and save it in the same directory that the source is there. So let's begin. I'm gonna create new folder. I'm gonna name it download image. Okay, and let's as always create a file, main.py, and for this actually script we need to install BeautifulSoup. So as always pip install BeautifulSoup, because I think I have this one, but yeah, it's updated. I have the library and it's just updated. You just need to import the library, and let's code here. Open the VS Code and let's just start. First import, let me zoom in, requests, then from ES4 import BeautifulSoup and import OS and import URL lib.parse, because we're gonna get the URL and we're gonna download it. So let's create a function here and name it download underline images. I'm gonna set two inputs. One is URL and the second one it's download underline folder. So I'm gonna set it as a default here. Gonna set it images. So let's create an image folder here, because I'm gonna save it here, and let's get back to the source. First we're gonna request the URL, so we're gonna create a variable named response is equal to, sorry, just let me check I'm recording. Yeah, response is equal to requests dot get URL. So and then we're gonna create another variable soap to BeautifulSoup dot BeautifulSoup. I'm gonna get the response.content, the page content that we are getting, and then I'm gonna parse it, HTML.parser. I'm gonna parse it into HTML tag, and then I'm gonna create a variable images is equal to soap dot find all img. So first we're gonna read the page, get the page content, then we're gonna get the response and parse it to HTML, and then we're gonna find all image tag and we're gonna put it on images variable as an array. So then we're gonna check the folder is exist or not. So we go with if not os.path that exists download folder, the folder that we created, os.make directories, download folder. We check if this images folder doesn't exist. Create the images folder in the project. So let's go ahead and read the images. I'm gonna create a for loop, image in images. I'm gonna read the images here, and I'm gonna get the src tag. So I'm gonna create src value. It's equal to img dot get something. Is everything is okay here? Images, yeah, okay. I'm gonna get the src, I'm gonna get the URL, and here if src exists, if the URL exists, set the src URL lib dot parse dot URL join and URL and src. Sorry for this one, hate Intel sense of this. So normal URL of the images may have some kind of space, underline, or some characters, and it should be parsed. So in some URLs we have a space, it should be it shows the URL as %20, so it should be parsed. So when we parse the URL, we get the image. We're gonna create another variable, image underline response, and request that get src. So in this line I'm getting the image content here, and then I need image name, so create another variable, image underline name. Image underline name is equal to os dot path dot base name, your library, and parse dot URL. Parse src and the path. So first I'm gonna get the path, full path name as a file name, as a file address. Then I'm gonna make image underline img underline name to img underline name dot split with so this is how we get the image name. So we're gonna save the image name and the extension of image. So then we're gonna save the path and save the image in path, but something, I think it's not correct here. No, that's fine. So I'm gonna create another variable, image underline path, and and I'm gonna set it to os.path.join. I'm gonna use download folder here. I'm gonna join the address and img underline name, the image name. That should be the combine of the address of the full project folder and the name of the image file. So then we're gonna with open, I'm gonna open image path and gonna be wb, and I'm gonna read it as a file. So I'm gonna write the file, so f.write img underline response dot content. So then I'm gonna print download it and img underline path in here. So our function is complete, but I'm gonna review it. So let's just call the function download images, and it wants me a URL and actually the download folder that we set it up here. It's images, but we can do it. We set it up as default. We set it up as images. So I'm gonna do something here that would be amazing. We had a video about calling installation, so I'm gonna check the images because these images are kind of, oh, this is the video, but there are images. I'm gonna use this link to download all the images in this page, and then I'm gonna check another page, and then I'm gonna change the source some kind of. So let's put the URL here and let's save it. But before that, let's check the code. So import request to request the URLs, and then we use BeautifulSoup to, BS4 to convert the file that we get, page that we get from the request, and convert it to HTML. So we need this library for that. We need OS library to get the path of the project and saving the path of the project, and we need URL library, so in URL lib.parse to parse the URL. I said we have some characters should be parsed in URL, like space, like sharp. These characters should be parsed. So we create a function download images, and one input is URL and second input is download folder. So I made a default folder images, and I created a folder here named images in the folder of the project. So we create a variable here, request the URL that we are sending here, and then we create a variable soap to convert that content, HTML content of the page, to HTML tags. So this parser works like this. BeautifulSoup do that, and then we use the image tag here, img tag here, to find all images in the page, and then we use os path that exists to check these images folder exists or not. If it's not exist, we make the directory without download folder name, and after that we get the images, actually images tags. So we create a variable in for loop, we name it src because we want to get the src. You can name it whatever you want, and we get the src. So then we're gonna parse the URL and src here, and then we're gonna download the image. Like up here we got response from the page, and we're gonna create another request to download the image, and here we get the image name. So for the image name we should get the full URL path, and then we're gonna split it and get the file name with extension in this line. And then we should create for saving image path. I mean we could create a path to save the image, sorry. It should be joining, so it should be download folder and slash image name with extension. So extension it's on img underline name. After we did all, we should create a file. We should actually open or create a file, and we should save the image content, and it's all done. So let's test it to see what's gonna happen. So it's downloading. So all files are downloaded. We have it here, and all of them are downloaded. So I'm gonna do something else here, and I'm gonna remove this images folder, and let's do some changes. So images, okay, let's start the project like this. I'm gonna have a variable for folder, and I'm gonna set it up on folder name is equal to input. I hate IntelliSense of this VS Code because it's, never mind, forget it. Input enter folder to save, images, and I'm gonna create another variable, like I'm gonna name it URL. I'm gonna set it input enter URL to download images, and in here I'm gonna change this to parameters. I'm gonna set it up download folder. Here it's folder name, and URL it's equal to URL. So after this I'm gonna put something here after for loop. Actually it should be here, I think. Yes, the for loop. Or we can do it on here. Oh no, that's fine, that's okay. So let's save it, and I'm gonna change the URL to, let's see, Kali does have image. I'm gonna use Kali Linux images here, Is it that image? href img, yeah, svg images, and oh, there are not a lot, but yeah, there are images. Let's go and run the program. Open with Python. So first, enter the folder name to save the image. I'm gonna set it up to new folder. Enter the URL to download. I'm gonna set it up to kali.org and enter. So I think we have an error here. Let's see what's the error. Clear output. I'm not able to type it here. Let's see what's the problem. Python debugger. No terminal. Stop it and new folder. I'm gonna type this link. See what's wrong here. Okay, I think the source wasn't updated. It's downloaded actually. Oh, how much images? You're still getting images. So it's done. Let's check here. See the folder? No, we don't see the folder. So where is the folder? In download new folder logo. It should be here, but why it's not here? Let's run it with Python. That's the folder imon. Image URL like this, and see what happened. It's just crash. Maybe I'm on desktop. I should run as administrator, but I can't do that. So let's check something here. Something is not correct. URL path. Let's change this name. Oh, sorry for that. I did a mistake here, a big mistake. The first parameter was URL and the second one was the folder name, so this is why oh, so let's test it again. Okay, folder name, save image, new folder, enter URL to download image, kali.org. Let's see what happens. Let me see the folder is created or not. Still not. Okay. Refresh it. No, it's not here. Imon. Here's the download, kali.org. So it should be crashed here, but it's not. So what could cause this problem? Folder name, download folder images. So remove this and let's start it again. Maybe it's because of that. New folder, to URL to download image. It's not still here. First one is URL, the second one is folder name. Something is not correct here. Folder name, inputs, URL, both are correct. So maybe I'm not in a route to do that. So let's set up the image folder name as default to see what happens. Maybe that because of the let me check it again. If not, os.path exists, download folder. os.make directory images. So folder name, let's run it here and let's start. Oh, sorry. Enter your to download. Let's see if you're getting it or not. Oh no, we're not getting. So I think the problem is the URL here. So let's do this. Problem is that, so let's set up the URL manually to see if it's correct or not. I think it's the URL problem, so we should parse it. Okay, remove that, and let's start again. Let's save new folder. Let's get back here. We get a new folder. So is it here? Nope. I think this one is because that we are not that's correct folder name, downloaded folder. Sees that. Working or not. Let's see what happens. Oh, sorry. Nope. It's not working again. So it should solve the problem here. Download folder name is equal to images. I think a folder name. Make directories. Let's do this alone to see if we can make directory or not. Okay. The folder already exists. New. Cannot create exists new. Why? See user desktop download image main.py. So what it say? Cannot create a file when the file already exists. It's new. I'm creating directory, not files. That's mk directory. Let's check this. New folder 1. Nope. It's executed here. Let's set input here to see the error is happening. Oh, it's created. I think VS Code doesn't save sometimes. I don't know why. Let's put this here and set mk directory if path that exists. Download folder, no make directory. So let's remove this and see. This is why I always add Control S. So let's remove this one and see what will happen. New folder. Yes, it's working here. Okay, let's remove this images and new folder. So the problem was here it should be make directory, and let's see what happened for URL here. So download finished. Press any key to exit. So I'm gonna put the URL here. Let's see what happens. Let me just save it 1,000 times. And let's run it. New folder. To URL to download the image. Let's see what happens. Yep, that's working. So these are SVG images here. Let's see, all files download or not. Oh, neck just break. Okay. Yes, we're getting images. Cool. And press anything to exit. So that was the code. So we had actually a problem here that we said make directories. So it should be make directory, mk directory, the mkdir should be this, and remove this one. It's not useful anymore, and put exist. So the problem was mk directory, and the second problem was that we couldn't save the file. Actually, file doesn't save. I don't know why. So let's see. I'm just gonna check BeautifulSoup imports here. Okay, for I had another issue on installing that. I had BeautifulSoup here, but the correct name for installing is pip install BeautifulSoup 4. It should be all lowercase. I had this one. I think yeah, we had another video about with this BeautifulSoup, but it should be in lowercase. I actually was using it in uppercase. So as I said, I'm just doing the basics. I'm working on basics. Maybe sometimes we should debug the code, we should change the code, we should work with basics to find what are the basics. So in this one, we download images. We find out how we can read the HTML pages, how we can convert HTML pages and get tags here, and how we can check directory exist, and if it's not exist, make that directory, get the src of the image elements. I mean, instead of images you could get like, you should set up h2 here or anything, and the name, and how to save the file, how to get the input, how to use the functions, and this. I'm going with basics. We're gonna do a lot more. We're gonna go to graphical system. We're gonna use Flask to web development. We're gonna use and work with ChatGPT on this one, on Python, and a lot of things, but we should start with basics and basic videos. So thank you so much all for watching this video. Just ask me anything you want in comments. I put the link in description of installation pipe, and don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and send me comments. I will read as much as I can. Thank you so much for watching my video.